So, how's your New Year's resolution going? Still sticking to it, or it has already slipped away like it does every year? So, if you are feeling a bit guilty or disappointed, don't worry, you are not alone. In fact, studies shows that by the end of January, more than 80% of New Year's resolution fail. Let's talk about why that happens. Every year, millions of people set big goals, big ambitions that I will lose weight, I will start reading a book a week. But here's the thing, setting these big overwhelming goals often leads to burnout, frustration, and eventually quitting. According to a study by University of Scranton, 92% of people who set New Year's resolution fails to achieve them. So what's going wrong? It's simple. It's because of radical shifts. So, what is a radical shift? We try to change too much in a short period of time that overwhelm our brain, leading to resistance and failure. We often chase big transformations, ignoring the strength of small and consistent habits. These incremental changes build momentum and make long lasting impacts. Remember, making a change is a marathon, not a sprint. That's why patience is essential.
So, let me tell you about my own experience. As an IIT Mandi student, I have always set high goals for myself. Last year, I made the same mistake that I will study 12 hours every day. And I told myself, first few days it was great. I felt like I have conquered the whole world. But by the second week, I was already exhausted and feeling guilty for not keeping up. Uh, there, I realized something. My goals were too big. I was trying to make drastic changes without building the right foundation.
That's when I stumbled upon the concept of small habits. Instead of trying to change everything at once, I started with small achievable actions. The key here is consistency. It's not about making huge change, it's about building tiny habits that compound over time. So, you see, small habits are easy to do and they compound over time. James Clear in his book Atomic Habits called this the 1% rule. Improving just 1% every day can lead to a massive growth over a year. So, how can you use your small habits to get back on track after your New Year's resolution has failed? Here's a simple method. Break down your big goals into smaller, achievable steps that you can do consistently. Start with something so easy that you can't say no. For example, if your goal is to get fit, don't start with an hour of gym. Start with just 10 or 20 minutes of stretching every day. If your goal is to read more books, start with just 2 pages per day. And don't focus on perfection. It's not about doing everything perfectly every time, it's about doing it every day. So, if you've already lost your track on New Year's resolution, that's all. You still have time to turn things around. Start small, build tiny habits, and remember it's consistency, not perfection. That will make all the difference. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any small habit tips that work for you, share them in comments below.